Oko shepi and then G le kushile kwa sa. Oshepi, fly by your man there. It is late. I never. We no go sit down the look. Make them for our girls. Everybody, we rise up. We no fighting, we just up. No be so. No be so. We gonna share every day. People just go. For family was wiped back Fulanis. So Jackie boy used to call them terrorists. We touch them the canoe, you go cause war. We touch you so the bobo, you go cause war. Makana Prugo no Nanga Wamunelua. Nanga when you find for another. It's not the time we go change up for them. Change up for them, tell them we know this. When you go Pulia Poku Apapuria, they might not fire Apayo. Igbo people have been marginalized. I feel peace have been brutalized. We no go sit down there.
Purchase your tracks today.
Make them come kill all of us. We no go sit down there look. We no take our life. We no go sit down there look. Make them fuck the house like us. We no go sit down there look. Make them come rebel our girls.
Purchase your tracks today.
Instead of up, they take us down. Instead of right, they take us left. Buru the change. They promise to change, but we don't see the change. Why you don't let Biafra go? Are you not tired of killing them? There's not the time we go send up for them. Send up for them, tell them we don't be something. We don't go sit down there look. Make them go kill all of us. We don't go sit down there look. Make them go check our lives. We don't go sit down there look. Make them float our house like us. We don't go sit down there look. Make them go rebel our girls.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good evening. I want to welcome you to this evening program, and I want to say welcome back. Like we promised, I'll be coming here today, and we are here again. I'll be talking about the press statement that was released by the Nigerian Army concerning what happened in AWOMAMA yesterday, and the Nigerian military outrightly denied their involvement in that operation. And yesterday, I requested for our people in AWOMAMA to call in, to get in touch and give us detail of what happened. Unfortunately, up to now, we've not been able to get anybody to give us detail of what really happened in AWOMAMA yesterday. The carnage that was carried out there, the atrocities that was carried out there. And let's not forget that on 1st of November, early this month, the Nigerian Army also attacked a community in Agu in Enugu State, where houses were burnt down as well. And they used their own hand to video that operation. They used their own hand to cover the video of that operation. And after that, there was a press statement released by the army telling their personnel to stop covering their evil operation. And this is what happened in Ago. This is what happened in Ago, where houses were burnt down. So, and after this, so after this operation, they were cautioned not to cover their evil activities any longer. So when they went to AWOMAMA yesterday, they became cautious because they now understand that the public understand and the public knows about the atrocities of these army men, these terrorists in uniform. But before I proceed, I want to take a video clip of Hope Uzodimma, where he actually promised he was going to bomb some locations. Hope Uzodimma in one of his video said that he was going to bomb some location. Let us listen to what Hope Uzodimma have to say here.
Actually, I bomb around 2 times. It's short, kids almost school on Sodia. Apatam. The next one, I'm going to get bomb the place. You can also mutanza, that bundle, Ozata. I won't know them there. When I have war from there. Can I have a lawyer and cause half war from there?
Yeah, so Hope Uzodimma was giving a detail of the bombing places that he was going to bomb. He called places that he was going to bomb. And yesterday, this is what happened in
Nigeria. Look at what Nigeria Power Junction. The whole junction is on fire. The whole AWOMAMA junction is on fire. The whole AWOMAMA junction is on fire. There's no corner of AWOMAMA junction that is not on fire. God help us from this shame. Look at that one, the whole AWOMAMA junction. Look at the king of shot don't bomb. Look at you say one Nigeria, one waiting. One waiting, wouldn't be one Nigeria. One waiting. Look at.
So but the Nigerian army today came out to claim that they didn't know anything, that in fact that it was the indigenous people of Biafra that put fire in in AWOMAMA that they were the ones that raised the house. So my question is, does it mean that the Nigerian army do not have the boldness to take their own responsibility? You know, because if the army actually are bold as they claim, they should be able to come out and tell the world, we did it and this is the reason why we did it. So the outright denial is to tell you how cowardice the Nigerian military is, that they cannot even take a responsibility of their action. They cannot take responsibility of their action. You know, it's just quite unfortunate that we have this kind of situation where, you know, the so-called Nigerian army cannot, for once, take responsibility of its own action. And these are things that happen on a broad daylight. They went, burned down a whole community, which is their trademark. You know, the Biafra land have always been a place of exercise for them, where they do whatever they like. We saw during Obasanjo regime how they bombed the whole of Udi. They have been bombing and burning and destroying houses, you know, in this region without any remorse. And they take pride in it. They take so much pride in this carnage. And it's quite unfortunate that the army itself cannot even come out and tell the world that they did it and why they did it. And that is why we have to continue to expose these atrocities. Yesterday, we talked about deployment of sophisticated technologies that can help in the covering of these events, that can help in covering, to be able to bring the evidence clearly to the world, because they have already instructed their personnel, their terrorists on the ground, to stop filming themselves. Because normally when they go to this kind of a terrorist attack, they used to cover themselves with their mobile phones, just like they did in Enugu, you know, to show the world that yes, that they, but recently they have been instructed to stop using their mobile phone to cover their atrocities. And that was why we didn't see the coverage yesterday of what happened, because they would have also filmed it and put it on social media as usual. But because there is a standing order, there is a standing instruction to stop covering their terrorist activities on live video or registered video. That was why we didn't see the video coming from them yesterday in AWOMAMA, what happened in AWOMAMA. So they were able to come out and deny it. You know, in a short distant time, I'll be opening the line so that Biafrans can call in. For those who want to call in. I don't want to take much of your time. My reason of coming here is to also communicate with our people on the ground that everybody has to be careful. What you see going on today is a well-planned operation to burn down, destroy the life of Biafrans, and they're already doing that. That is what they call Operation Golden Dawn. So Operation Golden Dawn is about burning people's businesses, burning people's houses, setting houses on fire, and they even killed a young man and set his car on fire in front of his house. We saw the picture circulating all over social media. You know, so we just have to continue to bring these atrocities to the attention of the world, so that the world will know what is happening, because they have determined to continue to carry out this attack and continue to hide, continue to cover the evidence, continue to make sure that none of these their atrocities leak out. You know, this afternoon I was going through the Facebook and I saw where the army were claiming that they were not the one that actually carried out that operation, but the people in the community were calling the army. Hello, I know I haven't opened the number, but we have a caller already. People want to make contribution. Hello, caller. Good evening.
Yeah, Mazi Patrick. Good evening.
Yes, good
I'm listening to your program.
Yes, good evening.
You know, what I want to contribute, you know, I can remember when Mazen Nandekano was out and when he wanted to direct the ESN or giving order, he always wanted to be one from one channel, and he asked them that he always give us warning that people from abroad should not call their men on the ground, and they should not take any authority from anybody aside from the direction of Mazen Nandekano and those who are in order. But these useless idiots are now collecting money from people that they want to, you know, for ESN. But this ESN, they don't know them. They just want to go and maybe buy some people and they give them small money. They will go out and they create problem. At the end, they will say that it's ESN and the Mazen and the camp. You see? And this is what we are trying to educate people to understand. That the leadership of IPOB, they should listen to them and follow the instruction on ground. But they don't want. They keep on causing problems from here and there. From Eba and his useless followers. Creating more problem to IPOBs. Now the army are denying they are not the one. Then who are they? You see? Just like what yesterday, Mazi, our HOD gave an advice to ESN and say make a broadcast. The useless guy went to his platform and started attacking, causing more problem. As if what we are doing, we don't know them anymore. If he doesn't have sense, we ourselves are member of the IPOB. We have sense. We understand what our leadership is saying. So it's good that all these things are happening so we can see. Because when we are telling them, and we that are inside IPOB are telling them, look at how things happen, we know who Nigerian government and their military are. They will never do something and they accept they did it. They went to toll gate and last year, October, during protest and killed. They never accepted that they killed. But at the end now, every result came out that they are the one. Now they went up. Is it ESN or who will go and burn those houses? If not army. It's everywhere. The army, the military burned people's house. And it's not only one place they have started it. They did it in Calabar. They did it in Kogi. They did it in Benue. So is it the one they did in East that they will say that it's not the who you see? So that's why we are saying what we are saying. These useless people with autopilot brains to listen and follow the instruction. The DOS will always come that the direction is coming from the highest authority, but they will not analyze that one. All they will analyze is the one that they will use to want to destroy IPOB. But we are here. We are going to wait for them. So that's what I want to contribute, Mazi. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that contribution. Yeah, we saw what happened, and I don't want us to go into that for now because I think we have addressed that issue yesterday as regard to the person who went castigating the broadcast of the head of Directorate of State. And I believe that we've been able to let our people understand that they should not fall into the hand of people trying to take advantage of situations. Let us not forget that even when Mazim Nandekano was with us, when he says something, they always twist it. They always twist whatever he says. So it's not the first time for for we to see that kind of situation where what we say, they find a way to twist it. Mazi, thank you for that call. Yes, we have the number on the screen for anybody who want to call in. And we are not going to spend much time in this program. If you live in that AWOMAMA area and you have any information you want to give us, you can call into this program and tell us what actually happened yesterday. What led to what, and how the military burnt down houses. People living in that community actually testified, covering the event, that the military came and put fire everywhere, and everywhere were burning. But the Nigerian army, in their cowardice, because everywhere they go, they kill, they destroy, they maim. That is, the Bible says that the thief cometh to kill, steal, and to destroy. And that is what the Nigerian army, the terrorist Nigerian army, are doing: to steal, kill, and to destroy. That is their major aim, their job, nothing more. They've also denied what happened in Lekki. Even when the panel they set up by themselves find them, wanting, guilty, they still came out to deny it. So that is the reason our people have to be at alert. And equipment, surveillance equipment must be deployed to monitor the activities of these criminals in uniform. They have used unknown gunmen. They have used Fulani herdsmen. And now they are coming in official uniform. They were using unknown soldiers. Now they are coming in official uniform to carry out attack on innocent communities, on innocent people. And they carry out this attack and they go back to deny. They put up very beautiful press statement denying. I was going through the press statement this afternoon and I was like, so the Nigerian army do not even have the courage to take responsibility of their action. That is to tell you how cowardice they are, that they cannot even take responsibility of their action. They deny their own action. Even in a broad daylight. In a broad daylight. The one that happened in Ago, in Enugu, they used their own hand to cover their own atrocities. They used their own hand to cover their own atrocities. And after that event, they gave them order to stop covering their terrorist activities each time they go for such terrorist operation. But our duty is to continue to bring it forward so that the world can see what is going on, the atrocities that is being committed by these terrorists in uniform. These terrorists in uniform. The line is open for those who want to call. Without wasting much of our time, I wouldn't want us to waste more time here. We have been able to establish our reason why we are here today. And I can tell you that there is no hiding place. No matter how you try to deny, the world knows. The world knows the activities of the Nigerian. They know. Everybody knows.
Now on fire. People have on fire. They didn't the Nigerian army. They didn't Nigerian army. Look at the hammer. Who on them mad. They were going to rescue some building.
You see, so these are people. These are eyewitnesses talking about what happened in a very short clip. These are eyewitnesses who actually were calling Nigerian army that they burn people's houses. But today, the Nigerian military have come out to put up a statement that they were not the one that burned the building, that it was the ESN, that it was the ESN. So that shows that Nigerian military do not even have the courage. Hello, caller. Good evening, and welcome to the program.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. Can you tell us your name?
Okay, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Good evening.
Good evening. I just want to contribute because the last caller was saying something about DOS. Not that nobody's against DOS. What DOS is doing. The problem that we have with DOS.
My brother, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Barcelona, Spain.
Okay, go ahead.
The problem we have with DOS is that they cannot give order today. Tomorrow they change the order. That's why people are annoyed about. That is why people are annoyed. Even myself, I'm annoyed because you cannot give order. Before you give order, you have to think. Before you give order, you cannot come today. You tell people sit down. The next day, you say no. It looks childish. That's why many people are annoyed. Not that we are against them. I know they are the highest order after our leader is dead. I will know that. But the problem is that they cannot give in order anyhow. Say one thing today, tomorrow another thing. It looks childish now. You understand me? So the problem is that people are saying the
please, my brother, if there is something you want to, if you have a contribution to make as regard to the topic we are discussing, you make a contribution. If you have any question, I can hear myself on the background. Can you please reduce the volume?
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, all right. Okay, continue.
So we are talking about what happened in AWOMAMA yesterday and what the army did there. That is what we are discussing here. So if you have anything to do, I'm looking for people who is in AWOMAMA who witnessed what happened yesterday, and we want to know how have you seen the army publication denying their involvement in what happened in AWOMAMA yesterday?
It's normal thing now. Zoo army, that's what they were always doing. Even if they get the red-handed, they will still deny it. Everybody knows that. They are shameless people. Zoo, that's how they do. Even if you get the red-handed, they're doing something now, they will deny it. So now it's not new anymore. That is how the whole world knows them. Not even they know how they do. If they do something now tomorrow, they say, "Are you doing this?" Why you say no? They not be them. I know. I saw everything. I saw everything that happened, but it's not a new thing. It's not a strange thing to zoo. That's what they normally do. Denying something with the way they catch them red-handed. That is normal. The only thing our people will have to unite. Our people have to take things to another level. You understand me now? So they cannot. If we don't unite, they will continue doing all these things. Burning people's houses, doing nothing. This is like someone was saying that I'm not sure that it's Nigerian army that burned those places because those people they don't have those people are calling that they don't have Nigerian army flag. That's what one man was saying. The interview one man was saying talking rubbish. So all those things nobody can know what is going on. I think I see everything. I see everything. That's the only thing. So that's the only thing I can. It's not a new thing. If Nigerian army denied that it's not there. It's not a new thing. They can even deny to Lekki Doge shooting. They deny on his AP shooting. They deny even everything. They can deny everything. So it's not new. Everyone knows that it's them.
Thank you very much for that contribution. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so please, we have to stick to what we are discussing here. If you have issues with the activities of the Directorate of State, if you have a contrary opinion, as a member of IPOB, there are ways you can address them. You know how to, send your concerns. You know how to send your concern. But we are not here to discuss the Directorate of State. We are not here to discuss individuals. We are here to talk about what happened in AWOMAMA yesterday and the denial of the army over what happened yesterday. Hello, caller. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening and welcome to
Hello,
the
yes.
program.
Yeah. First of all, my name is Valentine. I'm calling all the way from South Africa. And Patrick, I'm so glad to reach you today. This is my first time caller, you know. So I'm so glad to reach you.
You're welcome to the program, Valentine.
Okay. Yeah, Patrick, what I want to contribute on your program is in regard of what happened in AWOMAMA. You know, this is not the first time this kind of thing has been going on, and we all keep quiet, you know, in Biafra land. But what I want to say is this: in regard of the comment that I saw on social media that is flying around, the way people were blaming IPOP. What is IPOB is doing in regard of this, especially the Eastern Security Network?
Please, every call, yes, go ahead, please.
Yes. The question I want to ask is this. Why these so-called people are blaming Eastern Security Network that they must do something? When our leader has already said that Eastern Network is made for the bushes, it's not for something that occur for this. But these people keep on
Please, if you are calling, you call through the WhatsApp.
The same people that are blaming IPOP, that are blaming DOS. Hello, can you hear me? The same people
Yes.
that is blaming.
Go ahead.
Instruction of what Mazen and the Kano put. The same people that is blaming IPOP. This is the same people that is blaming the instruction that Mazen and Kano has been putting through DOS. DMO blaming DOS that I had this. Hello?
Yeah, call
the last caller that is
continue.
Blaming, that is blaming Chike Dozem. Why is it that Chike Dozem, whenever they put order that they will cancel? Let me answer that question. That guy fought it long. That guy is not an IPOP member. Chike, our leader is still alive.
We don't even want to continue on this part. We don't want to continue discussing issues that are already settled. You understand what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, any IPOB member knows where they should take their complaint to if something is not right in your view. So anybody who is coming here to blame DOS or blame anybody, this is not the platform for you to register your concerns. You know, so when somebody come here to register their concern, it shows that they are not part of the IPOB family because they know where to go and register their concerns. Maze, do you have any other question to ask?
Okay, the other question that I want to ask is this. Since now they have cancelled sit at home, and also people are still doing sit at home on their own. So the question that I want to ask is this: what is the next forward to see how we can be able to stop this thing that is going on in Biafra land? Because it's heading too much, and people are not doing nothing about it.
I believe that there will be a way forward. Definitely, there will be a way forward. All we just need to do is we have to, you know, expect instruction. That's all. Our people have to be careful. Our people must be careful. Avoid certain things. Make sure that you monitor your environment. Very, very important. Make sure you monitor your environment. Very, very important. It's our people in Biafra land, I mean.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, once again, Patrick, I'm so glad to speak to you.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. We have another caller. I hope that he's still there. Let me see if I can respond. Let me see if I can respond to this call. The call is still connecting, so I don't know what the problem is. Hello, caller. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
I'm Lawrence. Please, I want to thank you for the good work you are doing. You people are trying, but I have to tell you, most of our youth are very, very angry for DOS. They are very angry, and there is something we are not getting right. Hello?
Mazi, we are here to talk about what happened in AWOMAMA yesterday.
Yes.
We saw the carnage of the military yesterday. We saw what the military did yesterday. And that is what we are talking about. If you have any contribution to make, please tell us what you think, your view.
Yes, my brother, that is what part of why I'm coming to my question. But see, we have to really stop this thing. Like, I don't know where people can talk their mind.
Are you a member of the indigenous people of Biafra?
Yes, I'm a Biafran.
I know you are a Biafran. We are all Biafran, but do you belong to any family? Do you belong to any IPOB family?
Yes, I'm an IPOB family.
Where?
What I'm saying.
IPOB family, where?
I'm in Biafra land.
Do you have a unit coordinator?
Yes, I have. Let me say my mind, please. Let me say my mind. This is a problem. What I'm saying is this. Let me tell you. We say we are Mazin and the Kano disciples, but sometimes this DOS of a thing, they are making people to slum.
We have another caller. Hello, caller. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening, sir. Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Good evening. Welcome to the program.
My name is Chukwuebuka Ubuya. I'm coming from Imo State.
Yes. Are you in AWOMAMA? Do you know what happened? Can you give us detail of what happened in AWOMAMA yesterday?
I'm not in AWOMAMA.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
But this kind of things, the thing is making me annoyed because what the Zoom are doing, I do not like it. Honestly, every time we be saying the world are seeing what is happening. The world are seeing what have they do since many years ago? What did they do? That is nothing.
Since you are angry, tell us your view. What step do we take to confront the situation?
Okay, like don't get angry. Like Boko Haram, you used to come since during time of good luck. They need to, his soldier like kill like 100 soldiers, 200, 300. But in our own time, we kill 2 soldiers, 3 soldiers. Should be making mad. That we're not supposed to be proud of that.
Did you kill any soldier?
No, but what they are doing is too bad. The best thing you come in my land, scatter so many things. I will not leave you. I will revenge. That is the main thing.
So the question I'm asking you now, everybody is angry. Everybody is angry. What do you want us to do? Since you said you want a direction.
The best thing is fight back, because every time the war.
So what effort are you putting on your own now to fight back? Yes. as an individual?
Yes. Well, I know you, sir.
I said, on your own as an individual, what effort are you putting? So we can talk about it here.
I'm putting so many effort.
For example,
I used to, contribute, and they always give advice like the way we used to do something. It will work for us.
thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you for that contribution. I appreciate.
Okay.
Yeah. So between 1967 to 1970, we had a situation where Ojukwu went to Aburi, and when he came back from Aburi for negotiation, and Gowon refused to implement those things that were agreed upon. And Ojukwu said he's going to take some time to look at the situation of things and make a declaration. So, the issue of creating a new state, became part of the discussion. And Ojukwu told our people, listen, if we are going to create a new state, we must be prepared to defend our borders. And the people told him, go ahead. He told them, let us wait. Let us prepare ourselves. Let us take our time. So that when we declare our new state, we'll be able to have enough resources to defend our land. Our people told him that even if it is only with machete and a stick, that they are ready to defend their land. Ojukwu told them no, that if we declare the Biafran state, that there is going to be an invasion. That we should not declare Biafra now. Let us take our time and prepare ourselves. People were jumping up and down. They told him, declare it today, tomorrow, because our people are always in a hurry. We're always in a hurry to achieve something. Now, we don't have this mentality of taking our time to make preparations. And if Ojukwu hadn't declared that war when the majority were pushing, they would have declared him a saboteur. That he was sitting down, that he was supposed to declare Biafra by now, that if they had declared this Biafra by now, they don't get them. But when Ojukwu finally declared Biafra, all the people who were pushing him ran into the bush when the military, the Nigerian army came. Ojukwu were able to get just few men to stand the fight, and he fought alone with his own resources. To the point that our people who even had money in the bank refused to use their money to support the war. And at the end of the day, the Nigerian state confiscated all that. Just imagine the billions that Nigerian state confiscated from Biafra and started giving them 20 pounds. Just imagine if all that money were put into prosecuting the Biafra war. But at the end of the day, they lost that money in the bank and they started from the scratch again. Just imagine that they have waited for this army general. Had they waited for another 5 years, had they waited for another possibly even 10 years for a proper preparation. My people, we must learn to follow leadership. We must learn discipline. The idea of we want to see result today, now. We have been there before. We have been there before. It took 30 years for South Sudan to get their independence. It took 30 good years. We and South Sudan started the same struggle at the same time. But they continued fighting. All the people who are jumping up and down, left, right, and center, they want to go and do something. When it happened, you will see all of them jumping into the bush. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. Good evening.
Good morning from this part of the world. I'm good. Greetings.
Good evening. Can you please raise your voice a bit?
Okay. I hope I'm coming out clear.
Yeah, go ahead.
My brother Patrick came. Thank you very much for the way you are taking the program. You are doing it so professional. God bless you. But I want you, if it will be possible, you try to ask most of these brothers do call in more questions so that we'll know where most of them are coming from, because we've come to realize that most of them don't even know what is happening. You know? Because I wonder how somebody who is in Igbo State will call and the complaint that he's making doesn't even write what we are talking about. Even though the other of our brother who said that he's a member of IPOB, that I don't know. It is very clear that he doesn't even know what is happening. You should have taken your time, Patrick, to ask him, his village coordinator, and let him provide evidence.
Yes, Mazi, because he said he's in Biafra land. I didn't want to go further into all that detail.
No.
You know?
No,
yes.
If you have taken your time, you would have known that young man, his mouth was shaking. He wasn't stable with his statement. So I think DOS, they are in the right direction. We haven't gotten what it takes for us to start fighting Nigeria government to go into war with them. Now, not even to talk of now that our people are not even ready. So that is a little contribution I want to make. God bless you.
Mazi, thank you very much. I would like you to stay on the line briefly.
Yes, I'm
Are you there? Yeah. So, you know, the problem with our people is that we are not built. We do not have this culture of discipline. You know, there is something I was saying, a story I was, telling about what happened between 1967 and 1970. The same pressure that is being put on IPOB leadership today is the same pressure that was put on Ojukwu to go and declare Biafra. And the people who were even putting the pressure on him didn't even bring their own resources. They left their own money in the banks, that even the Nigerian government confiscated all the money and gave them 20 pounds after the war. Ojukwu have to use his own father's resources, his own personal resources, to prosecute the war. When the war started, a lot of young men were running into the bush. These were people who were jumping up and down that they were ready to fight. You know, so Mazi, what advice, why is it that our people are never patient? What is their problem?
Ignorance is one of the problems we have, you understand? We claim to know why we know nothing. You understand? Everybody claim to that he know. Okay, like the young man, the last caller, you ask him a question, what is the way forward? What has he contributed? He said, I bring suggestions. You see, he doesn't even know what he's talking about. So how do we move forward with this kind of people? I think, my brother, the only thing we need to do is we should just need to, those of you who are in the social media, continue educating our people. When the right time comes, all of us will see, all of us will be in the right table. You understand? We'll be speaking in one voice, in one accord. Then we know that we are good to go. But the way it stands now, I can assure you, if we should engage the Nigerian government today, I tell you, it won't take them 2 months. They will get rid of us.
Even ordinary propaganda have swept our people off their feet. Because they do not even understand that even the propaganda is even part of war strategy.
Yes.
They don't even know. And many of them are running in the direction of the propaganda where lies. Even during the war, we saw the kind of propaganda that Nigeria was throwing. At some point, they were even accusing the Igbos of eating all the food that the people of Akwa Ibom and all those, other areas of Biafra could not, that when the food comes in, that it was only the Igbos that were hijacking the food in the middle of a war, just to create disaffection, And this is what is happening in the struggle today. And most of the people who were even used to carry out this propaganda, we are our own people.
Exactly.
Mazi, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the contribution. Yes, so we have just 10 minutes. I don't want to waste much of our time here. Our people still have a very long way to go. What we see happening, even in the Biafra struggle, to the accusation left, right, and center here and there, a lot of people are already even carried away. They don't even know that this is also part of strategy for the Nigerian government to, disunite us and decimate us and destroy what we are doing. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. Good evening.
Yeah, Patty came. Good morning over here.
Good evening from my end.
Yeah, you see, one of our generals.
The line keeps breaking.
He said during that 19. Okay, sorry. Somebody, one of our general is still alive till today. So his name is either Kenneth or Konebo. He said something in BBC. He said whenever Nigerian soldiers raid any of our camp, the people over there will be saying, change the commander for us. The commander must be changed. He said every day they are changing commander. Every day they are changing commander. Till he came that he is the only last commander that lasted in that war. This thing of this, our leader has told them, organize your kindred, your community security vigilante, build this thing, bombs in the street of your village. Put bombs in the street of your village that these people cannot be able, your road will not be motorable for these invaders to enter. But these people, our people will not even understand. Send our Igbo people that did boys so in Onitsha. People still pursue the mafia people in Aba. So where are they? Where are those spirits that they're supposed to use? Where are they? Is it to come out to start to, instead of you to use your strength, talk other thing, you will not talk. They ask you, are you an IPOB? Ask him, where is your unit? Who is your coordinator? Let him call the name of his coordinator and the name of his unit. Then we will know the name of his coordinator and the name of his unit. They only come out here because they rant every day. A fans, somebody is a registered fans is different than somebody that love a club. When you love a club, you can buy their jersey, come and watch match and go. But when you are a registered fans, you have suggestion to make. You have to talk anything that in your meeting when you come to your fans meeting. That is the difference between IPOB on oath, registered member. Take your question to your coordinator. Take your question to your coordinator. You will not come out here and start to ask irrelevant questions.
Mazi, thank you very much. Thank you for
ask
that.
That question your family. You are not an IPOB. Thank you.
Mazi, thank you for that contribution. Let's take another caller. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, so let's take another caller. Hello, caller. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mazi Ikem. Thank you. Program. We are just logging now. Saw your program. I was so much happy. All the Biafrans. When I analysis in a make because our people always forget things. As it stands now, all the honorable and when make us analysis, which is war propaganda, even propaganda, which is they brought into when the war was in 1967 to 1970, which make the Nigeria government to penetrate through the Akwa Ibom and coastal region before they could be able to massacre many people in Igbo land. And our people always forget about this. They want Biafrans to declare war now, but they are not ready. Which that was what happened to Ojukwu, as you likely said before. They thought that the war is maybe 2 months war or 3 months war. It was they never even know that war would take up to 2 years, and this is what these people now are pushing. Many of them clamoring, let's go and fight war now, let's go and fight war. Many of them had nothing at home, even that cutlass itself. Even the cutlass they don't have. And once the war now, they push now, and the state of Biafra is declared for war. And we see many of them will follow Akwa Ibom, cross Cameroon, run away. All of them will all run. So, ana asụ asụsụ n'Igbo si n'oji ọsọ agbakwuru ọga amarọ n'ọgụgụ ọnwụ. So now our forefathers, they tried during their own time, but they never knew that war could extend to 2 years, getting to 3 years. That is what really made many of them to fizzle out. Some of them ran away and left Ojukwu all alone. So much thank you for bringing all this analysis to people so that they will prepare their mind. The Biafra state could be declared today now, and the war could take 4 years. They never knew about that. They thought that it's something 2 weeks, it will die. No, it's a state, and there are many nations that are fighting.
Mazi,
yes. Yeah, I hear you.
Just imagine that when they were pushing Ojukwu to declare Biafra,
yes,
that he didn't declare Biafra that time. What do you think would have happened to him?
They would tag in saboteur that is using his own people to make money. That is what they could have tagged in as a saboteur. But look at it today again. The same thing want to occur at the second time in our own time. But I thank God for intellectual like you people, and I so much thank God for Mazen Nandekan, who has taken up to 9 years to educate people, because it's through Radio Biafra that many people begin to go back to their history. Even including me today, I never attend any historical class, right from my primary school to university level. But through Radio Biafra, I could be able to know there is something called history, and I began to go back to go and verify. And today, I could be able to say 1 or 2 things that happen. So our people always forget all these narratives, that war is not something, national war is not something that...
Mazi, the main war of gun and bullet have not started though. But our people are even falling for simple lies. When somebody will come and tell them that Elohim sent them to come and deliver, and they are all falling for it. Are these the kind of people you will be taking to war? To go and carry gun and bullet? Eh?
All of them will fizzle. Sometimes I begin to imagine some callers. As an even family war self, like land in a family, in ordinary land, that your papa might fight with your uncle for good 2 or 5 years before even they could be able to settle. Complex of a national fight whereby this person wants to be free, this person don't want this person to be free. There are many nations who are eating from resources of Nigeria that they can never allow such a thing. Once it happens, their economy will fall. And people thought that it's something Machete and OCC. You know, one thing I love about what is happening in Imo State today is not that they are destroying people's houses and property, but this one will make anyone who wants to prepare his mind will prepare that in any cause, even though if his last man standing, he will fight till the death. So it's something that I so much love, that is preparing people's mind to be strong like a stone, even though before that voice will be declared. So I so much love what you are doing, and I appreciate so much for your intelligence over
Mazi,
this,
thank you very
because
much.
many people, Mazi, educated us on this, but to just ordinary 4 months, many people has forgot about all this education he has given to us. I think he rightly said on one of his rally that these people will hold us, they will hold him, and they will hold him till one day they will get tired and say, take your Biafra and go away. And just ordinary 4 months, people are complaining, propaganda, many things are happening. They don't remember the past. So thank you very much. Buhari is even doing it in a rightful way, whereby people mind will be prepared for the war. You understand?
Thank you very much.
Buhari is doing it whereby people mind, if you don't get angry, you can't fight war. You must be very, very angry before you can be able to engage into war. So I so much appreciate you for this. Thank you for educating us and reminding us about all this. God bless you.
Thank you very much. So the problem with our people is that, people who claim that they are intelligent, when you look at them, you start questioning their level of intelligence. Now, we are in a war situation, war of propaganda. What do you expect? Don't you know that what is being targeted is your leadership? That your leadership is the target. Because they believe that I have gotten Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of the way. So the next move is to destroy that leadership that will help coordinate the operations of IPOB. And in every war, that is how it functions. The leadership is always the target. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was outside, there was so much media war against his personality. All of us stood up and we were fighting to defend his personality. In fact, for the whole period that he was outside, majority of the program I and Mazi Solomon were doing was to protect the integrity of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you go back to our program, every day we were coming constantly to defend his personality, not be any other thing. We focused on the defense of the personality of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all through the time. Every day we were coming on a live program. We weren't talking about any other thing else. Our topic had always been Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and everything positive that need to be seen about him. All through the time. Now they believe that they've gotten Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of the way. Who is next? Who is next? Because they believe that a strong Directorate of State, an organized Directorate of State, will help coordinate Biafrans and put people together. So the war was taken to IPOB leadership because that is the only way they can penetrate and destroy the IPOB structure. So when you see all of us running up and down to make sure that the structure of IPOB remains intact, we know what we are doing because we understand the strategy. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, Mazi, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Welcome to the program.
Mazi, how are you? Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll have Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra, go ahead.
Yeah, my brother, I'm glad I got you, and I must appreciate you for what you're doing, and how I wish every other media, IPOB media warriors are doing the same, because so many of us, so many of the media warriors, they have really derailed. Honestly, you are here, there is no attack to anybody, you're just putting everything straight, and preparing us for a better tomorrow. I think I commend you on that, and I pray that every other media warrior should emulate and follow on your own footsteps. Having said that, honestly, I know war is not something that is so easy, War is not something that is fought like one night and it's ended. Our people have to be mentally, which Mazi has always said, we have to be mentally prepared for it. All right. I've listened to so many people. I think the last super or the other person that called and you asked him what was he doing, what has he been doing. He said he has been giving advice. Yes, advice is good, but this period, if you are in Nigeria or Biafra land, advice is not necessarily good. What we need is using your head, and following what Mazi has already taught us. The youth should organize themselves instead of going through taking Mazi,
do you know that the drug that was introduced into Biafra land today was done on purpose?
Yes.
That it is another war strategy. Because you need to have, for you to even go to war, you need to have men that are mentally sound to be able to defend the territory. So the war on drugs that you see in our region today, this has never happened before in our history. But this is a first-class Western intelligence strategy to weaken the strength of the society that would have defended should there be any kind of invasion.
Yes, my brother, to portray that, people don't understand that what we are really seeing is indirect chemical warfare. Okay? Because this methamphetamine or whatever they call it is a chemical. It's a chemical that destroys the nervous system of a being or modifies the nervous system, making the person to go either mad or out of his senses. Okay, so this is a chemical warfare. This is a chemical, these people introduce this thing to really, get our youths. I look at it, it's targeting our youths. It's like everywhere. I thank God my community have risen up. It's not only flogging the guys. It's all about dealing with whoever sold it to you. There must be proper investigation before you flog. Do investigation. Follow the chain. There must be a chain. If that chain is not broken, honestly, our youth will continue to do that. You can flog as many people as possible if we don't break the chain of whoever is the dealer. The dealer, where did you get it from? And all these people must be dealt with. That said, my brother, I also want to say that I don't know the rationale behind the DOS, because I listened to DOS and out of their own wisdom, they came up with this announcement that the ESN should go back. I was honestly, for me, I was taken aback. I said, these people, Nigerian government, the zoo, has been using gunship, helicopter gunship to kill our men in the bushes. Are we supposed to announce? Maybe our way withdrew because of these attacks. Now, if you're making it open, these people are they not going to come back again? And people, these guys have gone back to the bushes again. Let's go and bombard them. That again, this issue of you are in Italy, I presume. US. No time has the government put a mountain, what do you call it, CCTV camera to making it announcement. You don't even know. Sometimes it's in the traffic lights there. You don't know when it was mounted. I was thinking that this is the covert operation that our people will do so that the zoo will be caught unawares. Everything will be, there will be a central server that will be relaying everything, no matter where the head of our DOS is. He will be seeing all this in and be uploading all this in, gathering every intelligence and everything. So that when we are going to hit people, we hit them very hard. I don't think making it that announcement is for me. Honestly, I don't know about you.
Mazi, the truth of the matter is that before the DOS come out to say anything, they must have thought through it. So let us leave the job for them to do. Let us leave the job for them to do. Let's not, because what we see and what we think and what they come to say, they know the reason why they are making it public. So all we just need to do, is to allow them do their job, and we'll see where it can get us. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Asinato alo malo. Ato anofeke.
My brother,
Ofe isi n'ofia.
don't go far. So my final reason is that because I want to like plead with our DOS and especially the head of DOS, Chika Edozie Biko, wherever he is, I know he listens. Probably he should be listening to your program. I'm begging him because right now, in the absence of Mars, he's like a father, a leader, a mentor. We look up to him. Everything he says is authority. Okay, so please, our house is in disarray. Our house has a problem, even within our media warriors. Within there are some non-IPOB members that are contributing even more than the real members. You know, people are going. Let him come and address us. Let him come and address Biafrans as in everybody want an issue. Because Washano. Everybody should please calm down. Let him fight to come to the next. You know, there should be an announcement to reconcile every warring party or whoever has a dissenting voice. I would appreciate if he can come on honestly on air to say that Biafrans, we are all Biafrans. We are fighting the same cause. I want all the media warriors to drop every attack on everybody, no matter whoever is attacking the other, because Mazi told us that it will take how many 100 and something years for anybody to even try to take your IPO. It will take 50 something years to check the foundation. So there is no how. And even if anybody is outside DOS, fighting DOS, my brother, and I'm telling you, the person is just like pouring water on a rock. Because why? It takes only people inside DOS to bring down DOS. Not somebody outside. I don't see anybody outside bringing in that DOS, no matter what he does. So for DOS will always be referring all this. They should mind the lives of these people and focus on our tax. Anybody who, because when you don't pay attention, that's why I love Martin Namdekano. When the issue of our ex-deputy came on board, what happened? I myself, I expected him to speak. But this guy...
But DOS have never come out to start addressing individuals. You know?
No. In the form of when you listen to other radio Biafra, you see Chinas and Woro coming out. We don't want them to come on air to even dispute or to talk about what we want is give us the command and how we are going, the focus we are going. Honestly. And we should not attack and all this again. And we should not even pay attention to other people that know that the Nigerian government has already mobilized. So let us stay focused on our attack. Because when you come and be start of the making all this is responding to all this, Chinas and Woro responding, Amadelosem responding, and all this, honestly, I
Mazi, just like because people have also said that DOS is not communicating, they are not. So when they come on program and people ask them questions, I think they have an obligation, you know, to respond to some of the questions that are put forward to them. You know, when you respond, people will say you are responding. When you are not responding, people will say you are not responding. So, our leader Buliano Zoom, and then the body goes one beke Ibunia Henu, Asigi Butuoha, Ibutuoha Asigi Bunia Henu, you know. So, Mazi, thank you very much for that contribution. I really appreciate you. So, but the truth is that we all have a responsibility to help the Directorate of State do their job better. That is why all of us are here. And that we have done with our leader, Mazen Namdekano. You know, we assisted him to be a better person. Thank you very much, Mazi, for your contribution, and have a wonderful day. Yes, so my people, I want to say thank you. Somebody is calling me. Who is calling me on... who is calling me? Okay. I think we have Mazi Solomon calling us. Mama Mia, series of calls. I have series of calls. Hello, Mazi. Good evening.
Yes, Mazi Patrick. Good morning from my end here. Is my voice coming out clearly?
Yeah, your voice is coming out clear. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. I must say thank you for the program you are hosting this morning at my end here. And I greet also Biafrans all over the world. And I also enjoy the way Biafrans are stepping forward this time around to aim their own opinion and mind. So I had people who call from Biafran land say that actually what is happening is getting them angry. There is no human being that can watch what is happening in Biafran land that will not get anger, that will not be angry about it. But the issue still boils down to how strategic are you how strategic are you in your anger? How strategic are you in your anger? Because it's very, very important. It's very, very important that we be very, very much strategic. And the war we are facing is happening in different phases and in different fronts, both economic war, both media war. They are all happening at the same time. Even these confrontations war, like the way Nigerian militaries are coming to face our people, is that they are trying to push us to where they have advantage. That is what our people don't know. They are pushing us in where they have more advantage. In media war, they are failing. In economic front war, they are failing because our people are doing everything to survive the pressure, the artificial poverties that Nigerians are creating for the people of the Southeast and for Biafrans in general. So we are trying to survive by all means. You see us everywhere we are working hard. Even they are very surprised on how we recover from the war, with the level of damages they did in our land in 1967 to 1970. They are still surprised on how we survived that event. And they are also surprised on how we are surviving today. That is the surprise of all of them that call themselves One Nigeria. So now they know that we did not keep weapons, that they control a territory where weapons are being banned by governments. Even to some extent, some few months ago, they are asking that they are retrieving all the rifles, that people should surrender their rifle. So they know that they have an advantage of that weapon of mass destructions against Biafrans. So what they do is that they use it to push us so that we will respond in that direction where they have more advantage than us. So as we respond, you see the few things that happen in Olu now is an advantage to them. They will just come overnight and the whole village is down. And we cannot fight back because such an equipment is not available in Biafran land. And there is no even organizations that will say that, okay, they are in possession of such a equipment that will come on our defense. So our people must understand the advantage that people has over you. And you have to be very careful and you have to be very strategic enough to be able to counter the advantage that people has over you. That is just the truth. If you meet somebody who is bigger than you, who is rich, and you want to fight that person, you must be strategic enough for you to be able to win that fight. Or else, if you fall into the hand of the person, he can just squeeze you at once. The fight might not even take that person 1 hour or even take him even 30 minutes to finish you. So our people must learn. And one of the strategy that Mazen Dandekada has put in on the ground is setting a leadership, setting up a kind of standard, a kind of organization, a kind of institutions that will always call our attentions into what we're supposed to be doing at a particular time. What we're supposed to be doing at a particular time. What we should use our pressure. What we should use our pressure to gain. And what we should use our pressure to negotiate. Is very, very important that our people learn this. That is why they have to listen to the leadership of IPOP. It doesn't matter what you felt about them. It doesn't matter what you are thinking about them. Listening to the leadership is very, very important. If they are quiet for your sake. If they are talking for your sake. If they are moving for your sake. You need to believe every damn actions that the leadership that are set to guide you in such a situation or circumstances that we find ourselves, in Biafra land. You must trust them. When they are quiet, when you are seeing people that are even in the war front, sometimes you will see some of the people who are leading them, they will just give them sign, be quiet, lie down. Everywhere we just be quiet, because it all depends on the approach of the opponents. If you require to be quiet, be quiet. If you require to move, they will see them scream, say move. Everybody will move.
Our people don't have that discipline. Our people don't have. It's quite unfortunate that our people don't have that discipline. Our people don't know when to keep quiet. They don't know when to move. They don't even understand when they are asked to move. They don't even understand when they are asked to keep quiet. They don't even understand when they are asked to lie down and run into the trenches. They understand nothing. Mazi, go ahead.
So that is just what we are going to continue to educate our people. Educate our people. Leadership that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu set up is not for noise all the time. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was there, are you hearing them talking? They are all coordinating. They are all know their job. Like Mazi Chike Edozie, I had somebody who is coming to repeat Mazi Chike Edozie call to duty the ESN. He's speaking to ESN. And somebody who is not a member of ESN are jumping into a matter that you don't know how it works. The man who is on the affair has made a published and said what he said to these very people. And you that is not the member of ESN that's supposed to keep quiet, you want to go to Facebook to analyze what you don't know. You don't even understand the meaning of what Chike Edozie said. It's only people who are involved most, So these are the failures of our people, and they need to learn. Leadership is not a good leadership is not for noise making. A good leadership is not for always jumping into conclusion on action. No, a good leadership not to work to before Ulie. Not to work to before Ulie. You must put your people in advantage first. What advantage? Okay, somebody who is saying we need to fight back. What happened in AWOMAMA, the story we are told is that some people challenge the army, and eventually there is a casualty. Then they now invite what happened. Okay, what happened when the army comes? Where are those people who challenge the army? They all run undercover. They now left the vulnerable people. They need the leadership at that moment have stopped those people and say, don't act. Don't act. Then you will start blaming. Why are they calling off the sit at home? Why did they give order to sit at home?
Mazi, if you get the kind of security report of what is happening, the attitude of our people, Mazi, you will marvel. You will marvel. People who are supposed to, Mazi, you will marvel. Yes.
My question is, Mazi, those people that make that provocation, that lead to burning down the house of vulnerable people and the poor people in the society, where are those people when those army now come? Is it not their duty that time to come and defend the community? Is it not their duty at that time to come and wage the war with the soldiers? They all ran away. They ran to hiding. And the villages were ransacked, and the villages were burned. Then what if they have acted and say, it's out of, we are provoked, we are angry, and they acted. Now, what is the result? Whose now have lost more? And this is what could have been prevented. This is what could have been prevented. And that is what the leadership stands for. That we cannot give an opportunity for these people to take advantage, because they know that they are on a high advantage. when it comes to physical confrontation, when it comes to using weapons, the leadership keep on working very hard. And the people who doesn't know what it is to suffer will be using other platform coming to castigate the leadership. Oh, they give us order and they stop the order. They stop the order. Do you think that the leadership are very stupid? That they don't calculate what our people stand to lose and what they stand to gain? What about if they go by their order and they stick on what they said without reviewing it? And today we'll be talking that the whole main market is down and the whole Enugu state is down. Then is it that time that you will start praising the leadership, or you will still come back? You see what DOS cost for us. You see what DOS cost for us, and they are saying, Mazen Mandekani is killing us. He's bringing out our youth. Our youth are dying on the street. What madness is this? Our people need to learn. We need leadership, pure leadership, a leadership that are intelligent, calculative, articulative, a leadership that can sit down and review in the next 10, 20 years what repercussions of their decisions can bring to our people. That's what we need. And the DOS we have today that set up by Mazen Mankan are doing a perfect job. You should condemn people that are condemning them.
Mazi, because DOS is not coming to entertain. You know, they are not coming to dance for them. They are not coming to... So, you know, these are the things our people are looking out for. Entertainment, DOS that will be coming to the media every time to dance for them, play music for them, and things like that. Mazi, I think we have to start rounding up this program because we'll be back tomorrow.
Okay, Mazi Patrick, thank you.
I hope, you already told me that you cannot appear throughout the week, but you can always call in. You can always call in, just like you
except on Friday.
Okay, on Friday you can
Thursday,
be here.
On Thursday morning. So
you are welcome on Friday.
Keep educating our people, keep talking to our people. They must understand that what we needed mostly at this very time is the leadership that they are lacking. That leadership. We need somebody.
Mazi, you know, they think that some people think that IPOB is like Nigerian politics, where they will say, vote for me. If you vote for me, I will give you electricity. Vote for me, I will give you good road. That is not how it works in IPOB. It doesn't work like that. Here, we have a different structure entirely. You know, so if you want to be a leader and you don't like the way IPOB is doing it, you have the opportunity to go and start your own movement and show leadership and grow from there. Not where you'll be jumping and say, hand over, you know, the same politics mentality, where people believe that until they give them power, that there is nothing they can do in the society. That is politics. You know,
Mazi, until people start listening to the leadership of IPOP, what happened in our law will keep going round. It will keep going round in our community. Yesterday it was Olu, then it's going to be another village, because our youth need to be listening. This Monday sit at home is what the DOS has already suspended. Then still, people doesn't understand why, and the reason. Do you understand? Because the order was given to them to use it to get an attention. Now you get an attention, and you are in a round table where the life of your people are more secure and safe. Then you suspend the seat at home. Yet your people don't want to listen to you. They see you as a stupid person, but they have to go on in a confrontation way for them to achieve something. While you are in a discussion table, I don't understand why people do things the way they do. If they have listened, Olu would have not been on fire by the military. But we are the people, out of our ignorance, giving advantage to these fools, giving advantage to these wicked men who wanted to continue.
Because of lack of discipline. Because of lack of discipline.
This is very appalling, and we must be putting it straight to our people so that they will begin to realize their mistakes and begin to caution those
everybody is in a hurry. They want to go and fight with empty hand.
But when the fight comes,
your level of anger, you want everything to be in a hurry. How prepared are you? Do you want to go and fight people with AK-47 with empty hand? If Ojukwu had not declared Biafra in 1967, they would have tagged him a saboteur. But he was begging our people to wait. Let us prepare for what is to come after declaration. They told him, declare it, whatever comes. Even our people, even
my question is this: people who are causing this problem to the village, why is it that when those soldiers now come, they will run away?
You understand? Ya declare Biafra, they declare Biafra. Na ha eji mma we bu anu mmadu na we na port. But oburo no mgbe we say it oburo no ogumma. Mazi, thank you very much. You know, that is why I've always told people to understand what time it is. A lot of people don't understand what. Oburi ihe macha, ejiro macha, a job. Ejiro macha, a job. You must be calculative. We must appreciate this leadership. But I believe that with time, our people will understand that the leadership that God gave you, a well-controlled leadership with the temperament, that is what our people know. Mazi Chike Doziem is one of the cool-headed human beings, and that was why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu chose him, because he needed somebody with that level of temperament to be in that position. Mazi, thank you very much. Aburam Macha, thank you very much. Yes, that is Mazi Solomon. I've received series of calls. There is this, a lot of calls, so many calls. Let me see if we can get back to our sister who normally call into the program. Anytime she speak, we always, in fact, she's almost the only woman that calls in every time into this program. So we try to give her that privilege to call her back and get her opinion before we round up. I hope that she picks her call, our sister Oge Chukwu Kamuma. I hope that she respond to our call. If not, we have to start winding down. Before I give my message, my last message to our people need to understand. Our people need to understand that we are in a critical condition. We are in a critical situation where we have our leader in detention. And the leadership that you are castigating today have chosen to work with him. They still need him. They take advice from him. Hello, my brother. Welcome to the program. I decided to call you back because I see the effort you have put in reaching us.
Yeah, because I was trying to get in touch, but it seems like your line is a bit busy though.
Always busy each time, yes. Go ahead and tell us your name and where you are calling from, please.
Yeah, my name is Ugo and I'm calling from UK, London, to be precise.
Ugo Chukwu. Anyway, welcome to the program.
Anyway, thank you very much. What I want to contribute is that, when I'm watching your program as well, I'm going through the comments. I like reading the comments to see what, because it's conversation. And you see our people talking about war. They think war is just when war starts, military will just come to your house and I don't know what they are thinking about war. But war, when war starts, proper war starts, is destruction, hunger. A lot of things goes through war. And when you see with the level where our people is right now, if we have to be honest to ourselves, we are not ready to face Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu knows this. That's why Nnamdi Kanu said, if you listen to what he was saying when he was outside, that's why they were more of into media war. Nigeria was feeling the heat because there was a lot of diplomatic way they were approaching this struggle. But a lot of people who are not part of the structure Nnamdi Kanu made actually don't know what is going on. And when because our people have no patience and discipline, they keep saying, the US is not carrying us along. Tell us what to do. Carry us along.
these people have plans. They won't come on public and label it because whether you like it or not, whatever we are doing, Nigeria is watching every footstep we are doing in this struggle. But because our people do not understand what is actually going on, they want everything to be in public.
Okay, Mazi, yesterday DOS now came out and said, okay, we'll mount CCTV camera. All of them are jumping up. Oh, why must you announce it on radio? What? But they just told you, you said they should carry you along. Now they are carrying you along and you are complaining.
You are still complaining. So if you look at when Donald Trump was there was Nigeria was a list of people who kind of like there's no freedom of religion. Nigeria, obviously IPOB was fighting that the jet they brought over to Nigeria. There was a clause in the jet that they don't have to use it in the southern part of Nigeria. There's a lot of things going on, which IPOB is doing, and there is more going on behind the scene. They won't bring everything they have on table in public domain. But our people are not the same. This is why Chad Bovary left Congo. He went there and said these people cannot put their survival over the need of their stomach. When war started in our region now, and 6 more people have no food, you see the same people who are calling for war now will be, Nanikalo want to kill us, so he brought people to kill us. This is what they are saying now. When military attack, oh, what are you people doing? You see what you people cause now? But they are the same people come on Facebook. Let's attack my brother. Let me tell you, there's something Nanikalo used to say. Our people is like Ozuwa Beke. She has all the these guys do. A lot of people do not understand how these things work. We have fought the first one, 3 million people died. Are you going to go to war again? The answer is no. Okay, even if you choose to go to war, are you ready? We are not. If you have to be honest to ourselves, we are not ready. It's not even by fighting physical war. The war goes mentally. A lot of things go through.
Even the ordinary Facebook propaganda war, they never feel stand up. All of them are running helter-skelter. They are not even been able to articulate when they are telling them lies and when they are telling them truth.
Yeah.
On the
even Nigeria understand. Trust me, let me tell you, for Nigeria to go all the way to Kenya to grab Nanikala and bring this guy back, trust me, this guy was holding them to the balls. I believe it or not.
They said it, but they said it. They didn't hide it. Do you know the amount of resources? Do you know the amount of resources? Do you know the amount of resources? You know, they even have to break. They even have to break international laws. They have to break international. Go as far as breaking international laws. So they damn every international consequences to extraordinary.
For you to know that this guy actually know what he's doing, but because of our people we are not. A lot of people are not disciplined. A lot of people lack the knowledge of what we are doing. A lot of people are not even member of IPOB, but they want you to tell them what is going on in IPOB. Why you are not a member? I'm not. Everybody have a different ideology because in politics they say you put everything in the table. If you look at what maybe you come to IPOB, I think the kind of build IPOB structure is C&C. So which the structure there you have is not a democratic structure. When we get the Biafra, you can come and do your politics there. IPOB is not a democratic structure where you come and say, raise your hand and if you feel like you want to talk your uche, you can form up your own platform and talk your uche there because IPOB structure do not do politics the way you people want to do Nigerian politics. I was watching one guy yesterday. What he was saying is that Nnamdi is inside. Let's select an interim somebody who can lead this struggle. My brother, this is IPOB. Nnamdi didn't create IPOB for you to be making somebody who be a part-time president, caretaker president, interim president. This is not the structure of IPOB. But people who say all these things, they do not know what is going on. They do not know what the structure is. They do not know what is happening behind the scene. Everybody
organize the election for interim government. It's not even a member of IPOB. But he wants to organize elections. But he wants to organize election for IPOB. Is it not madness?
But it's madness because this dude, typical Nigeria, they think it's Nigerian politics, where you come and say, because of something is not working your way, they have to scatter it. These guys, the structure is totally different. And if you're not a member of what they are doing, you will not understand what is going on. everybody's here now talking. Oh, my brother, let me tell you, if we, the biggest mistake we will do is go into unprepared war with Nigeria again. They will crush the whole of Southeast within 2 months. It won't even be up to 2 months. It will, what do we? These people, like, what they are doing is that they release all these Boko Haram, they put them back in military, ship them down to east. So all these things are strategically planned for them to get ready in case you people decide to go in that route with them.
Because that is their area of strength, by the way. That is their area of strength. You know. Yes, Mazi, can you hear me? I think our brother, Mazi, can you hear me? I think our brother is gone. I don't know. So I was educating somebody yesterday, and I told them that Nigeria, the Fulanis are not good in the area of negotiation. When you look at what happened in Aburi in 1966, you will know. But they try to drag you to their area of strength, where the area of violence, because that is where their strength is. And if you fall into it, they defeat you. You know, that is how it is in every battle. Anybody you are fighting with will always want to drag you to their area of strength. We want to take this last caller before we close. Hello, Mazi. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Mazi Patrick, my name is Kinsley calling from Morocco.
You're welcome to the
program. My brother,
Mazi.
I really thank the last caller, the caller before me. Honestly speaking, he have already spoke my mind, you know. You see what is going on. You know, they will call and say, let us make peace with this, let us not be. But are you an IPOB member? At least if you are an IPOB member, before you go towards that direction, you have already knows or something that you are saying that is correct. It's not like when you are saying, when you go to the deputy or George Onibe or these people, you can never call them, please come together, because these people are going to their own direction.
And nobody is even attacking them because they are not attacking you.
You see? So the same thing now, these people are coming there and talking down to the DOS and the structure of IPO is the same similar. So we can never bring them along. They should be doing whatever they are doing. And anybody else they are doing, let them doing it on their own, creating a platform, you know, challenging it to them, you know, and the thing. It can't be going on in that way. My dear brother, ESN have nothing to do with the no government, not absolutely nothing. They have nothing. These people have been there and they have been doing their work. ESN have been doing their work too for the purpose. So let them not be bringing this allegation, and they should allow IPOB to carry on their job. So my dear brother, most of them, it's not like a force or a advice. It's whenever they are called, are you an IPO? Which unit, which zone are you? It's a purpose. When they are talking, you know their direction. And when they finish, people of their unit will be hearing what their people are talking. This is how they direct something. You know, and people, we should not be talking like we do everything at once. War is the same thing you are facing now. You talk of war. The same war we are facing. I was in Nigeria in 1997. There is war, but I'm inside there. I did not know if they tell me there is war. I said, no, when the war come out, no. But when I come out, I will listen and watch the history. From 1999 again, I said, what? So that is it. We are at war already, my dear brother. So let them obey the instruction. DOS doing this thing to one thing.
They don't even know when they ask them to move, stop, bend down, lie low. They don't even know.
Oh, okay,
Mazi.
then let me tell you one thing again. They think that they will, maybe as we are now, they will be throwing bomb anywhere IPOB is to destroy it. No, but this is the only time. I wish you understand that is these people, even though they are into us, they should go as they come from. The way they come from, the same road they will head on. Because our watching is watching. Onye ọbụla kpọrọ nwa Chineke ahụrụ gị iji obi gị werekwara obi gị ahụ ụtọ ochi igwe ala nwanne m jisi n'ike my
Thank you,
brother.
Mazozibo. Thank you very
I'm
much for
telling
that
you,
call.
thank you,
I really appreciate it. Thank you. Biafrans, I want to say thank you. It's been a wonderful moment. We spent over 1 hour, 45 minutes. Unprecedented. Because I didn't intend to stay this long, but I tried to take your calls as much as possible and also call back those who called in but couldn't get through as much as I can so that everybody can be accommodated in this discussion. Here we allow people to express their views, but we appreciate it more if you make sense because we need intelligent people to talk to us. If you don't have a solution, you just better wait or take your time to articulate one. Your DOS that you are fighting are not in a hurry for anything. They are not in a hurry. If you are in a hurry, you can initiate your own move. But IPOB is not in a hurry. We know what we are doing. So allow the DOS to lead. Because even if the DOS leaves, okay, let us hand over to whoever you choose for them. You will still attack that person where you choose. You're still going to attack. So there is going to be a continuous change of leadership. Because nobody will always get it for you 100%. Ndị Biafra molo na anya ka azụ bikonu. I'm pleading. Let us appreciate what we have. Because you don't know what you have until you lose it. Iwatago, this is the best leadership IPOB can have. I believe you me. They are coming under attack. It is natural. It is natural. The attack is to see how they can destroy the Directorate of State because they know that with the DOS intact, that they have what it takes to face the zoo. But if they use you to attack your leadership, at the end of the day, they are going to laugh at you. So let us take it easy, follow them, and we'll get to the destination. What is important is the freedom of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which will continue to propagate that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free at all cost. We must free our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the aim. That is what we are fighting for. And that freedom we will get. Referendum we shall get. Until I meet you guys again, I want to say have a wonderful evening and God bless you.
And then G, le kwasa. Life by your man, it is delayed. I never. We not gonna sit down the look. Make them come pull our girls. Everybody, we rise up. We no fighting, we just up. No be so. No be so. We gonna share. Every day, people just go. For family was wiped out by Fulanis. So the killing boy used to call them terrorists. We touch them the canoe, you go cause war. We touch it on the bow, you go cause war. Makana Prugo no Nandika Wamunelua. And I will find for another. It's not the time we go change for them. Change for them, tell them we know. be so me. When you go pull your foot up a boya, they might not fire up by your foot. Igbo people have been marginalized. IPOBs have been brutalized. We no go sit down there.
Purchase your tracks today.
Make them come kill all of us. We no go sit down there look. If they come take our life, we no go sit down there look. Make them stop the house like us. We no go sit down there look. Make them come rape all our girls.
Purchase your tracks today.
Like you wanna, eventually go that TV. Oh, she back up. Wait, free, yeah. Instead of up, they take us down. Instead of right, they take us left. Kata, Buru the change. They promise to change, but we no see the change. Why you not let Biafra go? Are you not tired of killing them? There's not the time when we go tender for them. Tender for them, tell them we don't be something. We no go sit down there look. Make them go kill all of us. We no go sit down